All right, guys. So we got April 16th board briefing for Saturday. Friday long weekend's messing me up. So Saturday's board briefing. Warm up, alternating EMOM, 5 different movements. They're going to be for 30 seconds each movement. The first 15 seconds out of the minute, though, we're going to spend doing jumping jacks. The next 30 seconds, you're going to work on one of the 5 movements. Okay, so 45 seconds of work. It's a long way of saying it. 15 seconds of rest in this EMOM, 5 different movements. Okay, specific warm up, high skill gymnastics. So we got handstand walking. We've been doing a lot of getting upside down lately, and we're going to continue that theme with this handstand walk review progression. So we got shoulder taps, elevated surface. We got belly against the wall, shoulder taps. We got back against the wall, shoulder taps. And then finally, we got some handstand walk practice. So, like everybody to get involved in some way or another in these high skill gymnastic stuff, is how we learn, how we get further, how we actually eventually get to walking on our hands. Okay? We're going to have a little bit of a review of the deadlift and then a loading stage. We'll have 2 sets of 5 to 7 reps just with the barbell moving, hand placement, foot placement, where our back should be, what should we feel, all that good stuff. Then on the 6 minute clock, we're going to complete 7 to 10 reps, and we're going to build up on our deadlift. So we'll do a rep or so, or maybe even 2, add a little bit of weight until we get to our workout weight. Okay? RX roaming Diane, the workout is called 21 deadlifts, 155, 225, 21-meter handstand walk. 15 deadlifts, 15-meter handstand walk, 9 deadlifts, 9-meter handstand walk. Okay, we'll come back in a second. Level 2 is 105 and 155 on the bar, 12-meter handstand walk, 9-meter handstand walk, 6-meter handstand walk. Level 1 is going to be 65 and 95 for the deadlift, and then bear crawl the same distance as the RX handstand walkers. Okay? Now, we got a few things to talk about here today. Deadlifts. Deadlifts should be thinking about at least 10 reps at a time, and after the 10 reps, the workout shouldn't have your soul, right? You should be able to do those 10 deadlifts, pause for about 10 to 20 seconds, take a breather, and hit another 10, right? It should be a moderate load for you, not something that's going to actually mess your workout up by crushing your soul on the deadlifts. Okay, so think about that. Handstand walkers. We want to keep the high skill in both if we can. If you're able to do handstand walks, great. If we're not able to do handstand walks consistently and keep the intensity up, we want to think about scaling, because we're going to get our skill transfer work, like I said, in the specific warm-up. So everyone should be participating in that to get that stimulus of high skill work. In the workout, we're more worried about metabolic conditioning and keep the intensity high. Okay, so in that case, if we're not able to do handstand walks, there's a couple scaling options. One of them is first handstand walk, no more than 2 minutes to try to get the meters done. Second handstand walk, no more than 90 seconds. Last one, no more than a minute. Okay, so descending time, or 5 to 7 kick ups, get as many meters as you can, come down. Okay, then it's time to move on, because we don't want to end up with 45 seconds to a minute of deadlifting and 4 minutes of handstand practice walking and not having any intensity to the workout. All right. I really, really like the scaling option today of the bear crawl, but I'm going to leave you to it. If you're doing bear crawl for the RX distance, it's triple the amount. Okay. This is going to give you the stimulus that we're looking for, right? Getting on those hands and knees, keeping the arms straight, keeping the legs straight as much we can, getting the hips high, loading up those shoulders. It's really going to fatigue you, and there is a cardiovascular component to that, zipping down the floor back and forth. Okay, I really like that for this one. I know bear crawls aren't sexy like a muscle up, but it's going to give you a great stimulus. Other things we can do now, if you have good shoulder mobility, to have 2 dumbbells overhead. I can't go overhead because my ceiling's too low. I'll just put that. Okay, with locked out elbows. If your elbows cannot lock out, I suggest you do the bear crawl, right? This is the whole point of that, getting that shoulder to move properly and locking out our arms when we're doing the bear crawl. Same with the walk overhead, double dumbbell overhead walking. Our elbows should be locked, okay? They shouldn't have a bend in them like this, or however you want to do that, right? So if that's the case, if your elbows have a bend, because I know mine would, especially with the load I'd have to use to get the proper stimulus, I would just scale down to bear crawls. I'm biased. Bear crawl bias today. All right, guys? So that's basically our workout in a nutshell. Let's have some fun with it. Deadlifting and high skill walking on our hands, upside down clowns. All right, guys? Enjoy.